Hello, how you doing? It's me, San Martin at the BAWB Chronicles, and I got a special guest, and obviously the host with the most. But you want to hang out until the end because we want to go ahead and give you guys something. The person that's going to be watching this, so stay tuned and just hang out. White noise of a dark time, cold feet walking a hard line. Oh no, oh no, what do you do? Stone cold, sober you face the day, and you put your old childish things away. But oh no, it's still coming for you. What now? The wind stopped blowing, and I'm out in the middle of the ocean floating, and I'm not going anywhere. What now? The band stopped playing, and I'm getting kinda tired of waiting. I hate it. I'm broken down without despair. I'm unprepared.
That is a fantastic song.
Wow.
I hope that you guys have the same audio. This bar has amazing acoustics, and your voice sounds so beautiful.
Right? Like a
Doesn't it?
little angel.
It really does.
Man.
Thanks so much.
Well, without further ado, tell everybody who you are and what makes you famous.
You
You
are
said the same
famous.
thing last week,
and you are a local celebrity.
My name is Johan Glidden, and that was a song called Unprepared, the title track from a record that I just put out August 27th. So, and I don't know what makes me famous, but I play music around town.
I play music around town.
Anyone who goes out and listens to live music knows who this kid is. So.
Yes, and I tell you what, the best part about the BAWB Chronicles, as you guys probably know, we've changed the name based off of algorithms of Facebook and talking about wine. We're going to talk about wine on the show, but at the same time, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Okay, so Johan, I've been watching you for a very long time. You guys were talking about it just right now. I don't know if you guys know this or you guys know this. I was this old when I found out that Sherry was a fiddle player, and he was a violinist, and then he's also in the Western Heritage.
Yeah, I was asking him. The Western Heritage Foundation is the suite right in front of us, and so I go over there quite a bit, and they give away scholarships. And I saw his picture on the wall playing the fiddle or the violin. And so yeah, I was asking. You received a scholarship from them, correct?
Yeah. Love those guys, and I'm super grateful. That was quite a while back now. I think maybe like 6-7 years or something. But yeah, Dennis Gallagher and all the folks over there.
So what other instruments do you play? Obviously, you play those two.
Yeah, pretty much just these two. I kind of dink around a little bit on the piano.
Yeah.
And I can play enough of other instruments to get what I need for producing or recording, but I'm not this and violin are the only instruments I'll really play on stage. So.
And have you been into music your entire life? Are you one of those that was just it's in your DNA? You have been playing instruments since you were big.
Yeah, I started pretty young. I remember when I was 3, I decided that I wanted to play violin, and I didn't get that until I was 5. I started when I was 5 because I don't think my parents trusted me for 2 years. They held it away from me for 2 years, and then when I was 5 and I still wanted to do it, they were like, "All right, let's get some lessons going and get him a tiny violin."
That's
I guess so. I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. That's
It
crazy.
is so insane. We have so one of the cool things about the BAWB Chronicles, and we're going to try to explain this, and probably until our 50th show. The BAWB Chronicles is about bringing people to the table, and we get to drink wine. Johan today has chosen to go ahead and do the sparkling water, which is by choice.
He's being good today.
But it's all good. And then we actually wanted to showcase some of the stuff that the Back Alley Wine Bar has to offer, and she brought one of these things out.
All right.
Yeah.
Look how cute these are, you guys. Little cans of Bellini. Bellini is Prosecco, which is sparkling wine, basically, with peach juice in it. Right? Isn't it yummy?
It is. I mean, I don't know if, it has to go with the pink shirt. I mean, I'm all about to get in tune with my feminist side. Salute, guys. I appreciate you guys.
I know. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Cheers.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've had these. It's kind of more of a summer sipper, I think, but
I think
delicious,
this is one of
isn't
those.
it?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And there's real peach juice in here, like pulp and everything. So it is a
awesome.
Fruit serving. So
and it comes in this little bottle.
you don't have to feel guilty. It's healthy.
Yeah.
Between those things and
It's
B8s, that's you don't even ever have to
You don't-
eat again.
exactly.
You're just-
There we go. You
Get
get
to
I
go.
like
liquid
that.
diet.
A
Liquid
V8 for
diet.
breakfast and a Bellini for dessert.
Okay, so we are live on a few pages right here, Back Alley Wine Bar. Hello, guys. How you doing? And if you guys don't know exactly who the owner is and what she does around town, you guys should probably get to know her. And this is a perfect time to give praise to the Back Alley Wine Bar. It's located downtown Prescott, Arizona, behind the famous Whiskey Row in the alley. And I mean, and I always try to explain this. It's not scary in the alley no more, but. Anyways, it's a beautiful place, and we love guests like this, and especially with Johan. You're on a mission right now. Your mission is to you already produced your album.
Mhm.
You already put yourself in a position of now what? Where are you at with it? I want to also show some of your Facebook post right here as you're talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm working actually on a deluxe edition of the album, which will be out soon. Stay tuned. Finalizing that, and then I'm going on the road for the month
certain
of October.
practices and
There's going to be
things
two of
out
me
of my
talking
life.
right now.
Yeah, that's all right.
Gotta hit that mute button.
I know,
Um,
right? Well, it automatically
God,
just shows up.
and,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
and
learn
then
my
I just
Mac,
felt
man.
kind of
I'm Mac
lost
man.
with
it's
the
all right.
craziness
Yeah, I
that
wouldn't
was
know.
happening.
You're an Android dude?
I'm on the PC. Yeah, I hope this episode isn't sponsored by Apple.
It isn't, but anyways, as you're going to say,
Yeah, so I'm going on the road for the month of October and a little bit of November. Going to play some homes and churches and some other spots across the kind of southern states in the U.S. So I'm quite excited about that. And then there's more music coming out after that, some Christmas stuff. So
Very cool.
keep your ears open there.
Is this your first album?
This is my
Nice.
first. So I've made quite a few records with different groups over the years, but this is my first solo album under my name.
That's
So,
very exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you.
What inspired you to do that on your own?
So a couple years ago, I sort of stepped back from the groups that I was a part of, and just knew that a new direction in life was what I needed, and started learning the recording process, the production process, and working on that for the whole, pretty much all of 2020. Put out a few singles, and then in the beginning of this year, I just realized that I was ready to do that, and yeah, it was just an exciting process, creating every song yourself, getting to use basically unlimited tools and make
That's
it what you
super
want
exciting.
to do.
How many songs do you have on this album?
So on the regular version, there are 7 tracks, so it's a short record, but on the deluxe edition, there will be 11 tracks. So,
when does that
Alright.
come out?
TBA.
How would you classify your music genre? What would you consider yourself?
So the common strand that's connecting all of it is my pursuit and love of God, and trying to understand, my struggles and victories in faith. That's kind of the where it all comes from. But genre-wise, as far as the style of music, there's some pop rock stuff. That one that I just played you has got big drums and guitars on the full version, and then there's some sort of alternative pop stuff on there. There's some of the folk influence. I was telling San Martin last week, this is sort of an amalgamation of all of the different projects that I've been a part of over the years. I've been in rock bands, I've been in bluegrass bands.
Yeah.
I've, played some. Yeah, so it's a big mix of stuff. Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, thank you. I think there's something for every listener. If there's at least one song that you like, it hopefully you like all of them, but I think if you don't like one song, skip to the next one and you might like that one. So
where are we going to find your music?
So it's all available online at I think you posted a link there on the bottom.
Yeah, I got the link tree on the bottom of the page.
Yeah, so it's all available online, and then I have CDs available. I don't have a service set up online to order CDs, but if you reach out to me via my Facebook page or Instagram page, website, also TBA, you can, I can send you one, or if you're local, I can deliver one. So.
Hey, that's how local you are, man. You can come out here and just
I'll come to your house.
check it out
if you want that.
So tell a little bit of. I know that you said that you're going to be going on tour. Maybe if there is a viewer out there, is there some? Can you lay out some of the places that you're going to be headed to?
Yeah. So, and there will be an announcement within the week on my Facebook page and Instagram. So again, make sure to follow those for updates. But I'll be through Oklahoma, Moore, Oklahoma, and Edmond, Oklahoma, Paducah, Kentucky, looks like Arkansas, Salem, Arkansas. There's too many to name right now, but there's follow and I promise that information will be out soon.
I love it. And you know what? To actually go and do your own production, your own music. This is huge. This is something that not a lot of people can actually conquer. Can you tell what inspired the whole reasoning behind this?
The production thing was daunting to me at first. That used to be something that I said, like, oh, that's something that other people do. I will never be able to, I'll never be able to self-produce. And it just kind of happened by accident. I just got a laptop, started, got some gear, started recording, and then I realized that it was something that I loved, and that this is one of my favorite things to do now. Like, this and songwriting are my two, production songwriting. As far as the tour thing, booking all of that, I just there's nobody else who's going to do it for me right now, so I'm doing it myself.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely know how that is. It's definitely a small business.
It is
to travel and to put all this stuff together. Having time on your hand. I know that we discussed this before, but as far as the viewers out there, one of the things that struck me is like it actually happened through COVID. It was something of a struggle. We all struggled through something at that moment in time. As far as I was actually happy. Well, maybe I was happy. Cecily was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm actually having to put you into you're my entertainment." Sorry, Cecily, but I love you. But that we were distracted, but sometimes distraction was meant for different things to produce. So is it something that actually made you move faster and forward because of COVID?
The pandemic? Yeah, no, definitely. I had so much more time on my hands, especially at the beginning. It's obviously a horrible thing, but the blessing for me was the ability to have all that time on my hands, to be able to spend hours every day, just working and learning the things. So I probably spent, I spent a lot of hours last year, just sitting in the room working.
No, it was the same thing with us. We were all kind of like sitting in a very much like dead time. It was like a dormant time. We were like, what happened to a whole year of our life? But from that, we've conquered a lot. I feel like we have conquered a lot. As far as I'm putting myself on the same boat, because the Prescott Times, we just started during that time, and we really didn't know what was going on. We didn't have no clue, so we focused on ourselves and we focused on the things that we wanted to go ahead and make bigger. So we actually used it to be more inspiring for ourselves and to grow. And during tragedy, that's what actually happens. So,
Oh, definitely. A lot of good did come out of it.
yeah,
And
I say a lot of
always
good came out
good
of it.
that comes out of. There always is.
Yeah, and if you're a good person, you'll focus on that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Did you do a lot of songwriting during that time?
Definitely. Yeah. Most of these songs were written. I think all but one was written between the beginning of the pandemic and now. So.
And when your songwriters just amaze me. I mean, is it something that has to inspire you, or are you like, well, it's 9:00, it's time to just sit down and start songwriting? You know, because I mean, some people actually have like a 9-to-5 songwriting job.
Right. Yeah. There's the whole Nashville, scene of like writers' rooms and doing all that. Yeah, for me, I make a practice of trying to write something, not necessarily a full song, although I've done it where I force myself to write a full song every day for a period of time.
Wow.
But at this point, yeah, I just try to make sure that I work on something, an idea, whatever, every day. There are days where that doesn't happen, but generally that way you keep the pump kind of primed. That being said, there are moments where genuine inspiration hits, and then you're ready because your craft has been developed. You're ready to write that song and bring it to fruition, rather than than just you don't sit around and wait for inspiration, but you prepare yourself.
No, you're out living and something hits you and then you go back. Yeah, I always like if I hear a certain phrase or I don't know, certain things will inspire, and I think in my head I'm like, that'd be a really good song. But that's as far as it goes because.
Well, that's where you just
well beyond me,
pull the phone out and take a note, and then you'll come back to that later, and it'll be kind of sitting in your head, and it'll develop subconsciously as you go throughout your day.
That's such a talent.
One of the things that I love about musicians is that not only are you guys poetic and you guys I'm listening to you like saying I write. Not only do you write the words, but you also have to write the notes to this.
Right.
I mean, it's like, what the heck, man? Like there are so many things that pull to this, and the biggest one is your heartstring. I mean, ultimately, that's where it really comes. So with the songs that you have right here, I have one right up right now called "Still Small Voice." Tell us a little bit about that song.
That's funny. That's the one that I didn't write during the pandemic. That one was that's the closest thing. Most of these songs are very personal. That's the closest thing to a worship song on the record. But I went out just for a walk, as I do a lot at night, and I walked downtown. I think I went to Sprouts and I ended up buying some groceries. And as I was on that trip, I just wrote the whole song. I don't know. That one has the least story of any of the things like that.
Okay, wait. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but that story is I want to know what happened. How did you get inspired to Sprouts?
I know, walking to Sprouts. That's like the least inspiring place to me, I would think.
Well, there's Walmart. I think there's lower rungs on the ladder. Let's give Sprouts due credit.
I mean, let's just hear it. I want to hear it. What is it all about?
So that one is about experiencing God in the middle of the noise, not in the noise. So there's a story in the Old Testament of Elijah, and he is on the run from King Ahab, who's trying to kill him, and he's outside of this cave, and it says a great thunder went by, but God was not in the thunder, and then an earthquake, and God was not in the earthquake. But then in a voice, then God appeared to him in a still small voice, and so it's sort of this idea of like not always seeking the Creator in big, large, giant ways, but like sometimes in these simple, quiet moments, which in a funny way does apply being out, just for a walk on the Sprouts, that's that kind of a thing. But
I love how you put the is it analogy or whatever you call it, analogy together. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I get inspired by a lot of things, and I mean that one right there kind of is very sentimental because you having faith is something to get you by and get you through the hard times, and I think a lot of people did turn their faith. So for you to go ahead and put that on your album is a very inspirational ticker talk.
Yeah, I want to hear. Can we hear like a small little clip of that song?
Yeah, most definitely. Let me get
Do you
back
have
over there.
Do you do videos too? Do you do music videos? I keep seeing shots.
I
of
do,
you.
yeah. There are 4 music videos out of the 7 songs that are on this record, and those are all available at my YouTube channel, which again you can get to through just clicking on my page.
Let me see if this actually has
The video that you're showing is I'm analyzing the song, so it's not.
Can you hear it at least on it or no?
It's kind of in the background.
I'm trying to see you in the eye of justice. Still Small Voice was the first song that I wrote
so
about
beautiful.
Sebastian. And I remember going out for a walk, I think to get some groceries.
You're gonna listen to me tell the story twice. We don't need that.
That's a beautiful
By the time I got home.
I can't wait. So
We had it
Can I
synced
download
ready
them
for
from your-
that. We had it
put 'em on
synced
my-
for this.
Yes, you can. It's
Okay.
all Spotify, Apple.
it's a
YouTube,
beautiful
all of that.
song.
Thank you.
I'm
No,
excited
too-
to hear the rest of it.
Yeah, no, there's so much talent that like you say you have singer songwriter on what Thursdays or
Tuesday
nights.
Yeah.
And she invited you to come down. I don't know if you will take that up, but if you do, let us know. Then we can have a little impromptu meet and greet or something to that effect. Because I know after the last show that there was a few people that are like, where do I find this music? How do I find it? How can we support you? And if you guys want to support him, on the bottom of this is his link tree. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the what do you call it?
Comments.
Yeah, the comments real quick. Let me do this. I'm going to put it up in the comments, and then you guys can go ahead and do a what do you call it? A paste and copy.
But not in that order.
Right.
I don't know. I've always said it, paste and copy, man. Is there a copy and paste?
It's
Well, I
you
think-
copy and then you paste.
But everybody always calls it paste and copy. Back in the days,
Never heard that.
Really?
I mean, maybe if you're, I think you're just moving a different direction in time. I think that's.
And if you guys want to go ahead and find his handle on Instagram, it's Johan Glidden.
Yeah,
Music?
JOHAN GLIDDEN. It's just Johan Glidden, Facebook and Instagram.
And you
And
guys
TikTok,
go
actually.
support him. He is definitely 100% the real deal. The more that you guys support him, the more that he can go ahead and do what he loves most: make music, play music.
Are you playing anywhere locally anytime soon that we could tell people?
It will be November and December, but I will.
Okay.
If again, I'm gonna beat this dead horse, but if you just follow my page, all of those will be
Okay.
announced.
That's how we do it around here. We have to be repetitive in the words that we say. And the more that we have you on, the more that everybody's going to know more about you.
Exactly.
And especially in the world that we live in, and we do cater to the local community. So local community, we have somebody. A star is born. He's been born. Well, how old are you now?
I'm 23.
23 years old. Let's send this boy off with some big things happening across the nation, doing what he does best, do some music and stuff like that. Dude, I like sincerely, you do good, man. I like this. I like this a lot.
I know. I love it. You're very talented. Have you ever thought of like LA or Nashville and doing the?
I would love to. I've been to Nashville a couple of times with our group, Sugar in the Mint, that I used to be a part of, and it's there's certainly, if a door was to open there, it would be worth checking out. But right now, home base is still here, and nothing stops me from getting out and playing other places.
Right.
So, and the internet connects everybody, so it's a handy thing that people didn't
That's
have
true.
30 years ago. So
And you're a Prescott native, correct?
I am, yeah, born and raised.
Wow. And your sister plays music too, right? You said.
Mhm.
Do you guys have you ever had like a little brother sister band?
Well, she was in Sugar in the Mint as
I
well. She was
realized that.
our main, or she was our violinist in that group. And she put out a record earlier this year under her name, which is Glory Ariano. She went and got married last year. So yeah, Glory Ariano, ARELLANO. And I produced her record. And so that was our.
That's so
That's
crazy.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
man with many
collaboration.
talents.
So, yeah.
I know.
And then you have a studio, or is it literally in your home studio?
It's a home studio, yeah.
Wow,
But
man.
It's
Good
amazing
job
what
done.
you can do now with just, okay, forgive my
is.
ignorance.
Crazy.
San Martin can tell you when it comes to technology. I can't do it. I don't like it. Is it like just an app, like a producing app? How do you?
So there's different softwares. There's Pro Tools, and I use something called Reaper, which operates the same as similar to the way that analog gear used to work, but it's just a lot. You have unlimited tracks you can record. You still need certain bits of gear, but you don't need anything like you used to need.
Isn't that crazy?
It's really
I love it. I mean, the technology, if you use it right.
I love it, and we're discovering so many other. Like you said, the internet can reach everybody, and we're discovering so many great artists. Wasn't Billie Eilish, wasn't she discovered just like on her YouTube channel?
Yeah. And there's another example of she and her brother, which actually were a big inspiration to me. Her album that won all the Grammys 2 years ago or whatever was all recorded in their bedroom.
Their little bedroom. I know, I saw a little news blurb on them, and they're in their mom and dad's house in their bedroom.
Justin Bieber too, man. YouTube sensation.
That's true. Yeah, it's true.
No, there's the best part about the internet is if you once again use it right, it will do good for you. But sometimes people don't understand that. You're just like, wow, you just ruined it. You ruined it for all of us. And now this is the best part about it. We still have it. We still have the ability to go ahead and share it with the people out there, and that's what we love to do here at the BAWB Chronicles. And before we leave, you want to go ahead and give a shout out to any of your cool people out there? What's up, man? I give love.
Thank you to everybody who's been listening to the record and watching the videos and sharing stuff. It means a ton. I don't have any specific names. I've got too many specific names to name them all. But I'm grateful to this whole community.
And before we leave, tell everybody what's happening at the BAWB. Back Alley Wine Bar, guys.
What's today? Today's Wednesday. I'm off. We did a big dinner on Monday, and so my days are.
I'll talk to you.
Last night was Singer-Songwriter Showcase. That happens every Tuesday. So if you have some originals, come on out and share them with us. We have some amazingly talented musicians in this town, as you can see. And if you don't play, just come and listen, because we've had some great talent come through here. Friday night, I totally drawn a blank on who we have. No, Don and Drew. Everyone knows Don and Drew. Saturday, I've got the Aragon Brothers, and every Sunday is Sunday Fun Day with the Pink Brothers from 3 to 6.
Yes, and this is right here behind the famous Whiskey Row in the back alley that we're going to make famous because of the Back Alley Wine Bar. And with that being said, man, I really appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the freaking amazing Bellini.
Yeah, come get a Bellini today.
Come get a Bellini. It actually really is good. I mean, I feel good. I feel good about being here. So anyways, with that being said, you come on out and come and say hello to Sherry over here at the Back Alley Wine Bar. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.